It goes without saying that everyone is different, and experiences of menopause vary dramatically. We may know quite a lot, or very little, about this topic, and what we know may come from generalisations, assumptions and stereotypes, or from personal situations. So here are some things that you may not have realised or thought about before. First, menopause has long been a taboo subject in many cultures. So when symptoms first start, it may come as a surprise to women who didn't have mothers who talked about their own symptoms. The taboo continues in some cultures, with menopause being seen negatively and as a time of loss. But in Japan, for example, menopause is seen as a time of regeneration and renewal. For some trans men who take testosterone to suppress menstruation, side effects similar to menopause may be experienced, such as hot flushes, extreme exhaustion and low mood, which will only improve as hormone levels stabilise. And where trans people already feel stigmatised in the workplace, explaining medical treatment can just be another hurdle. Menopause also brings added risk of things like heart disease and reduced bone density, and women have to weigh up the benefits and risk of using HRT. HRT has been stigmatised in the past, but the benefits are now more frequently talked about by women and their GPs, and people are becoming more informed about their options. Research shows that women of colour may experience menopause earlier and have worse symptoms. However, talking about these symptoms and the support needed can be particularly difficult, as people don't want to give others another reason to negatively judge them. For some women, menopause can be physically and mentally traumatic. Experiences such as sweating day and night or feeling over-anxious and short-tempered can lead to them feeling extremely isolated at work and uncomfortable having to explain why if their workplace culture isn't inclusive. And sometimes this may even result in them feeling they have no other option but to leave their jobs. Those supporting a partner or a parent who is experiencing menopause can be significantly affected too, and relationships can suffer, as it can be hard to understand fluctuations in mood and physical symptoms. And many people who eventually look back with greater knowledge and understanding about menopause find that they can then explain pressures and situations which were challenging at the time. Many of us have questions and concerns about menopause, and it's important to get advice to help understand the transition so that informed choices can be made and attitudes to menopause in the workplace can become more helpful and supportive.